Hi. My son today he asked me a very good question. Why are we here? Why are we living? And my answer to him was that God gave us the chance to be here because He loves us and He wants us to be happy. And then he asked me, how about people who are going through pain and hard times? What is the meaning of that? And I told him because this is life and it goes ups and downs, and there's nothing that you can be sure of. Only one God that you can trust. You cannot even trust what's going on with your life. And he said, is it because the reason that the person is going through a hard time because of mistakes they did? And my question was, it's not necessarily, because sometimes God wants to teach you a lesson through a mistake you did, and sometimes God wants you to learn new things and to upgrade you, upgrade your position in this other world. So you need to go through things to understand things about God, to get closer to God. And I started talking about Prophet Ayub and what he went through. That he was a person who was wealthy, he has gardens, he has a lot of money, he has animals, he was trading with animals, and he had a very good wife, beautiful wife. Her picture is still there in Haran, in Syria, and where he was buried. And he had kids, 7 boys and 7 girls. This is the story of Prophet Ayub. And he had, of course, health. And all of that, all of a sudden, was gone. Now he was feeling gratitude, and he was always thanking God for the good he had. He had the good for 70 years. And then he had this illness. There was no cure for him. He was kicked out of the area that he was in because his sickness was contagious. People were scared of him. It was really bad. His trading, his business was gone. His kids died. It's a true story. It's in the Quran. And he kept on having this gratitude within him and thanking God and feeling shy to ask God to take this away, from him, this illness and all this hard time, because he always remembers the good time he was in. And God gave him this patient wife who was, from being a lady in a wealthy environment, she became a housekeeper or a maid, for people to have, in order to have money to eat, until she had to sell her hair, in order to get a piece of bread. Then he started asking God, because before that he was always mentioning how God was good to him for 70 years, and he went through this hard time for 18 years, 1-8, and he couldn't ask God or even tell God that he is going through a hard time. He was always thankful and having this gratitude. So we understand from this story, and it's a true story. His tomb is still there, and the land is still there. Now, what I'm saying is, life goes ups and downs, and we can never trust anything. The only thing that we can trust is God. Of course, we can trust people. We can trust ourselves. But it's all we can have confidence. But it's all we're taking it from the source, from God. Without trusting God, we cannot have confidence. We cannot be confident about a circumstance or a result of a deal that we did, or about a person. Otherwise, you will be really disappointed. So knowing that you will get the good after a hard time, it's very important to be balanced and to understand that you shouldn't, think that it's you who did that, or now the continuation of the story of Prophet Ayub was that after he prayed to God that he had sickness and please God, help me, he commanded him to hit the floor with his feet, and there goes the water which he drank. So he was healed, and he showered himself with it, and bit by bit the land went back into greenery, and he started having money, and he had also kids. So, and in the same time, he was still balanced. He was humble. He didn't say that it's because of me, because of my hard work, it's all because of God. And you keep on having this gratitude, and at the same time, it's written in the Quran that you ask for forgiveness from God, because through this hard time, there are some things would be going on within a person's heart, within thoughts, even actions. So when you ask for forgiveness, or you forgive yourself, you try to forgive yourself, this will keep you balanced, and it will keep you humble with the good things that you're getting. So it's gratitude, thanking God, and asking for forgiveness, which will keep you balanced. So the good will keep on coming to you. These are, miracle words to me. When I think of them, when I connect them to the vibrations of the body, and in order to get the good from life, it's a miracle. Because when you need something, you will not get it. But when you want it, and you know that the source is God, then you will get it, and you will get even more of it.